Hello and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a love reading under the new moon for those born under the energy of Cancer. If you are new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you, and those returning subscribers, welcome back. Good to have you with me again on this journey. Let's see, Cancer, what are we having for you? Coming in for love. I did get a couple of things when I was shuffling before, but did come through strongly even though I was clearing a deck, but did have the Queen of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune both in the upright, so whether that means something to you or not, just felt something I was supposed to say. I'll shuffle. Cancerian has been getting a hard slog lately, a lot of pain from last year. I think if I mention patience one more time, I'm going to get a punch in the face. Please don't punch me in the face. I'm a Cancerian myself, both sun and moon, so trust me, I'm right there with you. Alright. Let's see, still feel one more. Oh, another? Okay. I've been dealing with a lot of difficult energies. These love readings, it seems, has been more about healing for people, and those who have seen my videos know that my readings can be quite brutal. I really don't hold much back. What comes, positive or negative, and that just is the way it is. Okay, that's good. Let's begin. It's like a little motto of mine. Light and truth. Lux et veritas. Yeah. A lot of anxiety. Don't feel that. A lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, in your head about things, worries. With the Nine of Swords, with the Three of Wands, looking to the future. Basically, I feel this is waiting patiently for someone to come in, message to come in. Let's see, Cancer. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Just, yeah, still not letting go of burdens, possibly feeling like someone you can't let go of. The Hierophant, possibly a committed relationship, possibly coming in, or you might already be in one. Possibly it's what you're hoping for, is what I'm getting. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, feeling it could have been a missed opportunity, or possibly things not improving financially. It seems more going out than coming in. King of Cups in the upright, trying to stay balanced emotionally, coming into your own sense of power and stability. High Priestess using intuition. 7 of Cups. I'm also feeling like there's still things that are hidden from you, and you're wondering how long this can keep going the way it is, and possibly looking at other options for some, and some it's just daydreaming, dreaming of what could be. I'm getting a lot of, and trying to focus on this committed relationship that you do desire. Let's see what else we have for Cancer. Ten of Pentacles. Seems like there is something coming in that could bring a great state of abundance. I feel this is something that is hidden from you at this time. It's there, but you just don't know it. Something that will be revealed to you is what I'm getting when the time is right. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Queen of Swords. So this is speaking of wanting communication, wanting honest communication with this other person, feeling like they are being quite cold towards you, possibly not being open with their feelings. This also could be your energy. Let's see what else we have. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting like you have been very patient. If this is a person that you're thinking about, I'm getting to, it's like having faith, sticking by them, even though I feel like this person isn't in your life at this time. They may be, maybe not. Whoever it is definitely, I feel more in the past, it has been causing a lot of anxiety and stress, really in your head a lot, keeping you up at night, waiting for the ship to come in. Let's see what else we have for Cancer. Also feel too, like with myself, I was quite in that stage, and with the new moon coming through, I did actually feel a shift. So if you haven't felt that yet, we'll find positivity coming in very shortly, I'm sure. It's like getting that balance and strength back. Knight of Wands. Seems like there possibly could be some communication opening. Someone coming in with a message, possibly you going towards someone with a message, but I feel like this is someone coming in. The Hermit. So this is talking about reflection, going inside, taking time for yourself, trying to meditate, stay balanced. This is also calling on inner wisdom. Possibly some of the communication may not be entirely like what you hoped or expected. It could cause you to think about the situation over again. I will actually get something else here. I did actually get a Seven of Swords come out with this. I should have actually put it down, but I will mention that possibly the communication involves possibly either learning about deceitful manipulation, or it could be someone possibly being deceitful and wishing for clear communication. Queen of Wands in reverse, yeah, so it could be, yes, possibly some playing games, a little bit of narcissistic qualities, that sort of thing. Overall, we have Empress in reverse, so feeling like there isn't any growth in the situation, feeling like things aren't moving quickly enough. Main energies I'm seeing, we have Taurus, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel there's a lot more with your energy as well. Could possibly have something to do with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and the Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, and shit, now it's gone. Oh, my memory. Almost every time I try and repeat what the energies are, it's but not everyone knows, so it's like I try and say it. Sagittarius, Aries, and it pulls me out every single time. It breaks my concentration. Because I'll just draw a complete blank every time it happens. It's my memory. If I try and think of something logical like that, I can just go blank trying to recall something. It's really annoying, trust me. Just bear with me. Leo is the other one. Yeah, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Oh, okay. Yeah, still difficult. So let's get some clarification here. Yeah, it seems like possibly whoever you're dealing with might not be playing by your rules. Communication that comes in, it's like I feel like it may be short. It's like maybe they might come in and then they go straight back out, and it's like it leaves you sort of, you know, in this hermit stage. It's like, well, what am I supposed to do? You know. Let's see. Someone being a bit cold, it seems. It's like possibly there's not much emotion being shared, but wanting, I feel this is like just wanting clear, honest communication. Just finding out what's going on. In the situation, I feel like there is a great opportunity that's going to come from this, and it is coming. It's just, it seems it's like some stuff going on with this other person. I'm feeling, because I just keep getting drawn back to this card where it's just they're feeling unbalanced. They're feeling like they're not being able to be themselves, is I'm getting as well. It may take them, they may be going through a difficult situation where they need some time to heal or sort themselves out also. You've been dreaming a lot about this person, going in, using your intuition, knowing there is things that are hidden, but remaining balanced is the most important thing, and trying to keep that balance is what I'm getting a lot of. And it has caused quite a lot of burns that you haven't been putting down. It's like you're not it's like you're not putting this stuff down. It's like whatever this stuff is, it's like whoever this person is does mean a lot, and you're not giving up, even though it's causing you a great amount of like carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. But it's like you don't want this to end, even though if it does bring some pain or suffering at the time, it's like something that you feel you're willing to go through. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you feel like this could be like a lost opportunity. You've missed your chance. I don't see that. I believe it is there. It's just not being presented to you yet. It seems like there's something important going on in this other person's life, and when they do communicate with you, possibly they're not going to be able to talk about it at the time. You want them to talk to you about it, but you feel like, or they feel like they're unable to, but I do feel like there's some lines of communication will start to open. So let's see, 9 of Swords here. I feel too like with this new moon coming about, this could help with this ending of this sort of stuff and put you in a more balanced position. Because I see like daydreaming about this person, thinking of what could be, wanting this happy home life, building a strong foundation, and it's like yeah, it's like you wish they could see that sort of thing. They don't know the sort of burden that you've been carrying for them. Let's see, 9 of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, feeling like this is not going to eventuate. It's a lost opportunity. Also, finances might not be great. It's difficult as well, weighing on your mind, a lot of things stressing you out. 3 of Wands. So, wanting, wishing, waiting. Wanting, wishing, waiting for someone to make a decision. About the relationship. 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like not really being able to see what you've already put into all this. It's so much been put in, so much effort. It's like they can't see this burden that you carry this for them. With the Hierophant here, let's see what we have here with the Hierophant. Yeah, so still it's like seeing like there hasn't been a new beginning, but you don't want this cycle to end with this person. You're willing to keep going, but it's like things haven't changed. You want this commitment, but at this time there hasn't been anything eventuate yet. The cycle hasn't ended. Perhaps, I'm getting too. For some people, it could be their cycle hasn't ended yet. So it seems like it's not the right time, as I'm just getting, at least not right now. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so a lot of financial difficulty too, it could talk of, so it's difficult for you to go forward if that's the case. It's also stressing you out because you're trying to build something with this person and things haven't been going great with that department. Seven of Cups, this is also thinking about options with career, possibly change of career, possibly different lines of work to go into, and trying to pick something that suits the best. Let's see the King of Cups here. Knight of Wands. Let's see. Feeling like this is really strongly like you want to go in towards this person. You want to send them a message. Your situation, I feel it's like it's almost holding you back from that. And thinking about, I'm getting like these two are sort of tied, where thinking about the options of what happens if you do, what happens if you don't. But I'm gonna get another card. Is this someone coming in? Is this a message that needs to be given? If there is things that are unknown, it could, if this hasn't happened yet for a reason, it could do more harm than good, trying to interfere. There are things that you do not know at this time. Let's see. What's this Knight of Wands? King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. The King and Queen of Wands in reverse, it's like you would be going towards someone that's in a very bad position at this time. It would do more harm than good. That's what I was kind of getting about that. I was holding back from saying it's like going towards them. I had a bad feeling about it. I wanted to clarify. Okay, High Priestess. So they are not in a balanced state at this time. They are going through their own stuff. Most like it could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. Again, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I remember now. Yeah, Star card. It's all about faith with lack of communication and divine timing. If communication hasn't happened yet, it is not the right time. There are other things that are at play with this, and it's calling you to have faith. This woman here is letting her cups flow and always knowing that they will be refilled. I feel that you are being guided to being with the Star and the High Priestess, using intuition and using divine guidance for this too. As much as you want to really come just charging in and just, you know, that sort of thing. It's calling you more to have faith, to try to heal with yourself. If it is not the right time, there will be a right time. It's like if you are not ready completely, I feel that in a lot of ways, especially with the King of Cups in the upright there, that you are ready, but this other person is not. So if they came to you, for example, or you went to them, and if they are in an unbalanced state, it could do more harm than good in the relationship. They need to be ready, and they will come, it seems, towards you, at least to start opening communication when they feel they are able. Seven of Cups, dreaming about this person, daydreaming, fantasizing. I see no real negative cards about this sort of stuff yet. It's just, oh, don't hit me for saying it. It's patience and faith is a lot to do with it. Yeah. 10 of Cups in the upright. You're dreaming about this beautiful relationship, a happy home life. This is what you want, is the 10 of Cups. Like, you really want everything with this person. They mean the world to you. You want a family with them. You want a long-term committed relationship. I'm getting also, this isn't someone that you want to play around with, or play around on. This is someone, I feel, again, that you're quite serious about. And even though it is bringing about pain and anxiety or sleepless nights, it's something I see, it's like you're still going through anyway. Like, this person is very important to you, and just keep the faith. If you feel, I actually mentioned this in a comment to someone in my last video, if you do feel like it is putting you in a negative state emotionally, or bringing anxiety about the situation, or you want to communicate with them, take time, try to send them love and send them healing, because it seems like they're in a position where they really do need it. And if they haven't come to you yet at this stage, doing that for them energetically will help them, especially if you two have a strong connection. With the High Priestess there, there is a strong connection. It could be I'm getting that, yeah, something, it's like you feel them a lot, and you can feel them going through pain, and it's something that they have to go through. That's their own path. If they're dealing with their own karma, you can't interfere in it unless you are to be a part of it at that time. I believe that that's something they need to go through before they come through, and it's something that another thing I don't see actually is someone that's holding on too tightly. Like, you do have faith in this person, and that's a really good thing. It's like allowing them to go through what they have to go through, allowing them to go, allowing them to come when they need to, not holding on too tight to them, you know, that sort of thing. Like, even though, see, like, sleepless nights and carrying these burdens, but this isn't obsessive qualities. Although there is a lot of desires, a lot of daydreaming about this person, it can seem to get a bit obsessive at times, but obviously this person has a massive effect on you. So possibly also thinking about other options. It's like, well, is it worth it? But this is ultimately what the dream is. It's like, this is the only person you really see yourself with. With the Ten of Pentacles, it's like you're not walking away from this person. You have a lot of emotional investment with them, and you want to... Actually, I kind of forgot the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. It's like, yeah, there is a very good chance that this will come about, but at the right time. Yeah, it's with the Four of Cups, feeling, yeah, it's getting, a bit depressed sometimes about the situation, melancholy, general boredom, really. It's like just bored waiting. It's like, I don't usually sort of try and put my own situation in readings, but this is sort of Cancer, so, it's like, as I found myself sort of just screaming. I was like, "Woman, come on! Just send us a message." Because I'm sort of saying that because I feel that's sort of what you're going through. It's like just waiting around, waiting for this message to come in. It's kind of hard. But again, if they're going through a period where they have to deal with something that's obviously put them in a very unbalanced position, it seems like they need healing, you need healing, and it's a lot to do with faith. I keep getting drawn into this card. It's faith and divine timing. There's a lot to do with this. There is, it seems, a very positive future, possibly outcome with this. At least that's what you're dreaming about and trying to manifest, and it could actually come through. Oh man, it's like, hurry up! It's like, I want it now, I want it now, I want it now. It's like, yeah, well, it's, if you had it right now, it would be detrimental, possibly to the relationship. Could be arguments, could be, that sort of thing. It's like, you don't want that. You want them to be at the right time, like when they're ready. And when with this honesty, this communication, Ace of Cups seems with a new beginning in love. Possibly for some people it could be a new beginning, possibly with an air sign. I don't know. Different people, different energies, but I see it's like this cup will be offered. It's like possibly you may not even be sure. It's like possibly it's like, oh, like, are they for real offering this cup? It's like, really, like, are you sure, sort of thing. And it's like, okay, when it happens, it's going to be the real deal. And I get it that that's a lot from their side too. If this is someone that you're thinking about in this situation, they do have a lot of love for you. They're just not able to communicate that to you at this time, but their intentions are honest, and what they feel and what you feel is the real deal. To put it in a silly way, I suppose. Knight of Wands, communication. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it could be the communication that you receive could be a little cold, harsh, and it could be, lacking emotion and stuff. I believe this is something that's they're not able to at the time express. It's also talking unbalance, giving and receiving, as in possibly you've been giving too much and not getting enough back from the person, say, possibly being over emotional, or just with this Queen of Swords lacking emotion. They might just, male or female, they might just come off as a bitch, possibly, and I'm getting it's like, don't be too harsh. This flipped around, it could go either way. It's like, but calling more to the King of Cups. It's like to stay balanced, and it's like if they are going through a lot of stuff, they could actually be dealing, you know, with a narcissist themselves. It's not necessarily their energies, but it has unbalanced them. Whatever they've been going through has been quite painful. And even though there is this, there is definitely love there in the situation, it may not be able to be expressed fully just yet in this communication, but the communication will, it does seem it's going to come, maybe a little come and go a little bit, and it's a lot to do, like it may get you a little unbalanced, but it's like try to be patient, try to be calm, balanced, be there for them when they do come, because they're obviously going through a lot at the time, especially with both of those in the reverse, King of Wands. So I keep getting drawn to these cards more specifically than others. It could also be Scorpio here too, with the Death card, but definitely a lot of strong fire energy is what I'm getting, and a lot of strong water energy. So it's like King of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's like one upright and one in the reverse for you, both of them in the reverse for them. So if, like, for example, you know, it might be putting you out of whack with this sort of stuff, you know, making you feel sort of unbalanced, and it's like there's some stuff that you're not aware of yet with the High Priestess, things that haven't been completely revealed because it hasn't been communicated yet at this time, and it seems it's quite difficult energy, so, you know, just gonna have to be patient with them. It seems it's like you might, if they do come towards you, you know, they might need healing as well, you know, you might need to help them out in this situation. But I think when they do come, it's like they want to be in a much better place, much more stable. Yeah. I'm also getting, it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, a lot of, yeah, it's like, this is what you want, this is what you believe, but it's like you're having a hard time believing it also yourself, and it's sort of, it's like, yeah, there's definitely a lot of love here in this situation, I feel, from both sides, but it's just not going to be communicated. You know, they're not going to come jumping into your arms straight away. Seems like they've been going through a lot of their own stuff. Ooh. Strength. So it could also be a Leo that you're dealing with here, but it's also calling you to have strength in this situation. I think, yeah, it's in a lot of ways, it's like when they come if and when they do come to you, you're going to need to be strong for them, but they will also, I'm also getting, they will come in a much stronger position than what they are at the moment, is what I'm feeling. There is something else here too, so I'll keep shuffling. This one's going actually a lot longer than I expected it to, but that's the messages that come through, so if it takes longer, it takes longer. There's been a lot of videos I've done so far have all been really, it's like a lot of healing in relationships. A lot of stuff coming through. There's a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of positivity here, but you're sort of like losing heart a bit. But it's just, I keep getting focused back to, it's like, just have faith. if this person really means this much to you, if this is what you want, this 10 of Cups, this 10 of Pentacles, this building a new happy home life, building a strong foundation, even though things aren't going well for you, you know, you're still staying strong with this King of Cups energy here, you know, staying balanced emotionally, and really coming in, you know, being in your strength as much as you possibly can. And it's going to take some strength. Like, when it starts out, it may not be all roses and sunshine, but that could still take some time. You know, maybe they might just come in briefly, like just to see if you're, you know, if they just say hi, and, you know, just to see if they even get a message back from you, or you know, either like it could be like a text or an email. But I do feel them coming in like strongly. The feelings there are strong. There is love in this situation, and I do feel that it is from both sides. What else do we have here? Yeah, Two of Cups. Could very well be dealing with a soulmate, twin flame relationship. I'm seeing with the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. Very strong soulmate relationship, quite possibly twin flame for some. And it's calling you to be strong. I do believe that this will be an outcome of a fair, balanced exchange once this person has healed, once you have gone through. I'm seeing like this is more into the future, like as in this is sort of like the end result of it, and they need to become to you in a more balanced state. You need to be in a more balanced state, even though it is causing you imbalance. You know, a lot of unknowns, a lot of stuff like that. We have High Priestess in reverse overall there, so a lot of secrets will be revealed. Things coming out may be difficult to deal with. I'm getting sort of pointed here, like could be there was another person involved, and you know, they maybe didn't want to talk to you about it, or didn't know how. A lot of things in their life I'm getting has caused them imbalance. It caused them to really like show off the worst qualities about themselves, I suppose, in a lot of ways. And it's calling, you know, to have faith, and realistically I was just getting it so strongly with this stuff. And yeah, there will be an end result. It could possibly be a long-term commitment for some, possibly marriage, family, children. Might be other children involved as well. Either you have children, they have children. I'm getting most strongly it's a divine union. I think if this does resonate with you, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's basically all this will be worth it in the end. Like, this is something you will look back on in years and tell stories to your grandkids about, you know, and, you know, help other people with their relationships. It's like, man, you wouldn't believe like how we were when, you know, we first got together or whatever. Could very well be, you know, from past life relationships also, if this is definitely like twin flame or soulmate energy. Someone that's, you know, possibly shared experiences with before. Let's see, main messages here. Suffering and silence. I'm getting that for both you and them. emotional loss. I'm actually getting that more for the other person. They may have suffered an emotional loss in their life, possibly relationship breaking up. That could possibly be part of the reason why they haven't come towards you, because possibly they might be in another relationship and they have to deal with that, or they have just gone through an ending and they are healing from it. So there is that as well. And some romance cards. This is actually a really long reading. Didn't intend it to be. A lot to cover, you know, there's a lot here. There's a lot here. Tantric union. Okay, I feel there is another card here. So yeah, this is definitely a spiritual relationship as well as a physical one, even though it may not be a physical one just yet, but this is definitely a spiritual relationship. So let's see. Trilogy of Light. I do know what I can't remember what this card means. It is a new deck, this one. I haven't really gone through properly with it. Sort of just trying to use it more intuitively for now. Oh, turned right to that page, there you go. Maybe that's, I've got to read this one out perhaps. Oh, that's Tantric Union. Okay, I'll read them. Alright, the reading's going to take a little longer, sorry. Tantra is a love affair with life, an awareness of the divinity within you and the honoring of the sacred and divine within another. It ignites an eternal flame, a universal creative force that spirals up from deep within our being. Tantra is a sexual and spiritual energy built of complementary opposing forces in coming together create wholeness. The ebb and flow of the ocean is a tantric union between the water, the moon, the air, and the earth. There is deep desire in all of us to connect spiritually and physically. If you are currently in a relationship, it will deepen as you discover previously unknown realms of love. Alternatively, a tantric union may develop purely on a spiritual and emotional basis, two souls merging through thought and feeling. Well, I suppose that was the card I was supposed to read for you, so definitely speaking a lot of what I was just talking about. So where's this other card? So I can't remember what it means. If I remember, it's creativity, manifestation, that sort of thing, but I want to be sure. So I mean, with my memory, I literally looked this up the other day for one of my own readings that I did. Oh no, it was previous month's reading. I think it was. I don't know, I can't remember. Here we are. Trilogy of Light. The image on this card symbolizes the template of creation. Creation, that's right. Abstract energy spiraling into formation drops down into consciousness. If you have chosen this card today, be aware that the wheel is set in motion. An abstract idea that you've had floating around in your subconscious is about to surface in your conscious mind. Pay attention to new ideas over the coming days. One of these ideas is the seed for beginning of something completely new. That actually could relate more to financial situation for some. Perhaps a good idea is something to do or with the creation of more wealth and things like that. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to stop it there because this is already way too long. I do hope you enjoyed your reading. Make sure you like if you did, and if you're interested in more content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I do wish you all the best, and until next time, take care.